What if I told you that Iron Man and Captain America made a secret plan to expand the Avengers into a global superpower? And it kinda blew up in their faces. This isn't just another team up. It's the reboot of a legacy. And it changes everything.
Hey operatives, welcome back to Top Secret Inc. I'm your host, Thorne Bishop, and today we're diving into one of the boldest, brainiest relaunches Marvel's pulled off in years, Avengers World by Jonathan Hickman and Jerome Opeña. This 2012 relaunch didn't just restart the team, it redefined what Avengers-level threat means. If you're a fan of complex plots, massive stakes, and cosmic-level strategy, buckle up. The story kicks off right where you'd expect, with a punch to the multiverse. Cap and Iron Man realize that Earth is facing threats too big for the core 6 Avengers to handle, so they build something bigger. Think, Avengers goes corporate expansion. They're calling it the Avengers Machine, but before they can even implement it, bam! We meet Ex Nihilo, Abyss, and Aleph, godlike beings on Mars who've terraformed parts of Earth and taken Cap and the classic team hostage. They want to evolve Earth, or wipe it clean. Cap barely escapes back to Earth, and then we go big. He launches the call, the signal. A dozen new heroes assemble. Captain Universe, Hyperion, Smasher, Manifold, Shang-Chi, Sunspot, Cannonball, and more. The book's arc splits into 2 layers, the battle against Ex Nihilo and the growing realization that the Avengers are now part of something way larger. The system, the machine, the structure of the universe itself. And this is just Volume 1.
Before we dive deeper into the mission, let's pull the files on the key players. Heroes, villains, rogues, and wildcard operatives. This is the subject profiles. Captain America, the master strategist. The moral compass and battlefield general now forced to build an army that can fight gods. Iron Man, the architect of war. Always planning, always building. Tony co-designed the Avengers Machine, but even he can't control what it becomes. Hyperion, the god from a dead universe. A tragic Superman type trying to find meaning in a world that's not his. Quiet, powerful, dangerous. Manifold, the space-bending underdog. An Australian mutant who doesn't punch, he folds space. The most important hero no one notices. Captain Universe, the voice of the cosmos. A mortal woman possessed by the sentient embodiment of the universe. She's a wild card and a weapon of fate. Smasher, the human Nova. The first human member of the Shi'ar Imperial Guard. Think, cosmic cop meets small-town grit. Sunspot and Cannonball, the bros who brought the fire. 2 former New Mutants promoted to A-list players. Fun, loyal, underestimated, and way more important than you think. Shang-Chi, the fist of focus. The martial arts master who proves sometimes precision beats power, especially in cosmic chaos. Ex Nihilo, the gardener of apocalypse. Not your typical villain. He wants to evolve Earth into something better. Too bad his version of better is terrifying. Abyss, the whispering twin. Mysterious, philosophical, and bound to Ex Nihilo. She speaks in riddles and watches humanity like it's an experiment.
Let's talk characters. Jonathan Hickman's not writing quippy dialogue here. He's writing chess pieces, but they're damn good chess pieces. Captain America goes full strategist. He's still the heart, but now he's also a builder of legacies. Iron Man becomes the architect of something beyond even his own ego, which is saying a lot. Hyperion, the Superman analog, is surprisingly one of the most tragic characters. A man torn from a destroyed multiverse, now seeking purpose on a foreign Earth. Then there's Manifold, teleporting hero from Australia. Quiet, but essential. He doesn't punch, he shapes reality. Seriously underappreciated. Jonathan Hickman's writing is dense, strategic. Some might say, cold. but that's the point. He writes like a guy planning a 5-year war campaign, because he is. Hickman was playing the long game, setting up threads that'd explode in Infinity and Secret Wars. Jerome Opeña's art? It's the chef's kiss. It's textured, cosmic, and feels mythic without losing clarity. Characters are bold, movement flows, and when explosions hit, you feel them.
They told us not to ask questions. They said the files were corrupted, the intel classified, the case closed. But we kept digging. Welcome to Black Box Theories, where the facts don't add up, the coincidences aren't random, and the truth buried under layers of denial. Strap in, agent. You're not supposed to hear this. Theory number 1. The Avengers machine is actually a living entity. Classification: high speculation. Fans believe that the Avengers machine isn't just a metaphorical system, it's becoming sentient. Hickman's use of terminology like system response, programming, and activation protocol hints that the Avengers might one day be controlled or influenced by an AI-level consciousness formed by their own organization. Theory number 2. Hyperion is the key to the multiverse collapse. Classification: red level contingency. Hyperion's arrival in this volume could be part of a larger multiversal bleed. Some speculate that his presence is the first crack in the wall that will eventually bring incursions and the collapse of multiple Earths. Hickman may have seeded this as far back as this issue. Theory number 3. Ex Nihilo was right all along. Classification: moral threat. What if the villain wasn't a villain? Some fans argue Ex Nihilo's plan to force evolve Earth was actually the only way to survive the coming incursions and multiversal war. His garden was preparation, not domination. Theory number 4. Manifold is not just a teleporter. He's a reality anchor. Classification: classified ability, potential. Manifold may not just bend space. The way his powers are described could mean he anchors reality, keeping timelines stable or preventing collapses. In later arcs, this theory gains weight as he survives events that warp reality itself. Theory number 5. Captain Universe isn't random. She's choosing her army. Classification: celestial directive. Rather than being a random host, fans theorize that the Universe Force chose its avatar to help reshape the future Avengers. Her cryptic dialogue suggests foreknowledge of threats beyond Mars. Is she quietly assembling her own counterforce?
This isn't your friendly neighborhood superhero book. This is the global boardroom of gods. The tone is cerebral, almost militaristic. Mars becomes a base of operations for godlike beings. The Avengers operate more like a planetary defense agency. And Earth? It's just another variable in a cosmic equation. The tone is more sci-fi epic than classic superhero romp. Think 2001, A Space Odyssey meets The West Wing with power armor. Themes run deep in this one. Evolution, destiny, expansion, control. The idea that the Avengers aren't just heroes, they're a system, a response to cosmic scale disruption. Captain Universe isn't just a new hero, she's a symbol of the universe's will. Hyperion is a relic of lost universes. Even the villains believe they're doing the right thing by changing Earth's biology. In 2012, the MCU was just heating up, and Marvel needed a flagship Avengers book that felt like a blockbuster. But Hickman didn't go the movie route. He went bigger, with layered continuity, sci-fi concepts, and world-shattering stakes. This was Marvel's play to elevate the Avengers into cosmic territory, alongside the likes of the Fantastic Four and the Eternals. It wasn't always accessible, but it was ambitious. If you're coming from Bendis's character-heavy street-level Avengers runs, this book's gonna feel like you walked into a quantum physics class. Compared to Morrison's JLA or Ellis's Authority, this book is more sprawling, less explosive, more strategic. Think less team drama, more cosmic calculus.
Some intel doesn't belong in the open. When a story gets too twisted, too dangerous, or just too damn weird, we file it under Red. This is the Red Files, classified content, high-risk statistics, and the kind of secrets you don't unsee once exposed. Proceed with caution, Agent. Red File. Number 1. Hickman's story structure is a loop. Jonathan Hickman used circular story structures and design motifs to echo the cyclical nature of evolution, rebirth, and cosmic systems. Some issues literally end where they began, reflecting that motif. Red File number 2. The first Avenger recruits mirror the original team. When the new members are recruited, their archetypes match the original Avengers: Hyperion, Thor, Captain Universe, Hulk, Smasher, Iron Man, Manifold, Ant-Man, and so on. Red File number 3. Issue number 1 has 0 internal monologue. Unlike most first issues, Avengers number 1, 2012, relies entirely on visuals and external dialogue. This was intentional, to make the reader observe the system unfolding, not be told. Red File number 4. Captain Universe references events that haven't happened yet. In her first appearances, she mutters lines that only make sense after you've read Secret Wars, 2015. Hickman was seeding future storylines from page 1. Red File number 5. The team roster is a hidden equation. It's rumored Hickman designed the team as a symbolic equation: strength, speed, intelligence, cosmic force, and adaptability, forming the ideal system to protect a planet. This is echoed in the Avengers machine schematics in later issues.
All right, agents, intel has been gathered, dossiers reviewed, and it's time to declassify the best of the best. Welcome to the awards segment, where we spotlight the operatives, wild cards, and game-changing moments that made this mission unforgettable. Let's hand out some top secret honors. Our top operative award goes to Hyperion. He is a literal god of another universe, trying to become human again. His scenes with children, his sense of mourning and purpose, it is absolute top-tier storytelling. Today's Prime Asset Recognition Award will go to Manifold. He's the quiet, chill, Aussie teleportation dude who bends space itself. No flashy monologues, just essential action. The team doesn't function without him. Last but not least, the Operation. Spotlight Award will go to the scene where Captain America's returns from Mars. Cap alone escaping godlike captors, falling to Earth, rallying an army of new Avengers, all told through sharp, silent panels. Pure visual storytelling power. And that's it for today's roundup. Strengths? Bold storytelling, deep cosmic stakes, a huge, diverse cast, and a creative team working on a galactic scale. Weaknesses? It's not easy to follow. It sacrifices emotion for architecture. Casual readers might bounce. Who's it for? If you love big-picture comics, high-concept sci-fi, and multi-year plans, you're gonna eat this up. MCU only fans or newbies, you might feel lost. Final score? I'm giving Avengers World a solid 8.5 out of 10. What did you think of Hickman's Avengers World? Was it too big brain or the bold new direction the team needed? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and while you're at it, assemble that like button, blast the subscribe, and hit the alert so you never miss a classified review. Until next time, stay alert, stay geeky, and stay top secret.